Why is it that little boys like to see little girls? Why is it little girls like to see little boys? And why is it little boys see each other and little girls see each other? What is all of this? See, this is called discovery. Little Columbus, you know. I'm not playing a game. I'm telling you what nature is. We're curious. Yes, parents say, what the hell are you doing? You don't kill a child. Listen, fool.
Teach, mister, teach.
You forgot where you were?
Right.
When you were a child just a few years ago? Now you done come into quote-unquote righteousness, and you don't know that righteousness is a natural expression? And people are expressing the nature, and that's why God gives them to you as parents, so you can guide the nature until they get enough strength to control the urge? We scared of nature.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you. Now, the little girl comes up. She has her little menses, and the mother takes her in the room. Now, daughter. Tears running out of her eyes.
Okay. Right. Come on.
Now, daughter, you must stay away from boys.
So they do.
Because if you don't, you'll bring shame. Kind of frighten the little girl instead of sitting her down and making her understand what this is.
Yes.
Teaching her intelligently, sweetheart, this is why this happens. And now, mommy and daddy, especially mommy, we have to be real close, me and you.
Beautiful.
Not so much you and daddy, but me and you. That's another whole subject. I really want to deal with child abuse. I want to show you, beloved, what God has absolutely had me to realize about why men get involved with their own daughters. And it's a sickness. And I never realized this thing was as rampant as it is. But this is a sickness. And you got to understand what it is, sister, because in a large part, you can control it. That's not the subject tonight. Subject is dealing with this thing, this urge that comes up that is called sex. Now, I just showed you what hunger will do to bend you out of shape. What the need to be loved and respected and to belong will do to bend you out of shape. Sex will bend you out of shape. And in this world, where sex is to lead to pleasure, sex is to lead to responsibility. This is not something to play with. This, like any nature uncontrolled, will destroy you.
Yes, sir.
The wind is beautiful. Go out in a hurricane. Water is great, but don't get caught in a tidal wave. Huh? Snow is wonderful. Don't be in an avalanche. So nature, the same nature that gives life and comfort, is the nature that kills if it's out of control. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now this is a force, sex, and urge, and a hunger. And if we don't get control of it, we can never rise to greatness. I'll say it again. If we don't get control of the urge of sex, we can never rise to greatness. Or if we rise to greatness by getting control, then lose control, the sex will destroy your greatness, our greatness. Sex is, look at this now. It is the concentric circle from which comes the power to give life or death. That's why God is hard on sex offenses. You read the Old Testament, why, brothers and sisters, it's frightening. When you live in the kind of society that we live in, that everything is all right. When you read the Bible and put the standard of God's word, of the Bible and Quran, up against the actions of the people in the Western world, particularly in America, all of us would be killed outright in the Holy World. When I was in the Holy Land, my son was with me. They kill you. Listen, you don't have no sex offense. That's death. Yeah. Straight up. Right. You see a little girl, I like her. No, I don't like her. I don't want her. You ease on down the road, and ain't no yellow brick road, baby. That's blood and you the whiz. And in a whiz, in a flash, you wish that you hadn't. Because they ain't got no jails. They find you guilty of fornication, and they take your head off. Listen to this now. They kill you. The law in the world of the righteous, both the Jews and the Muslims, they stone you to death. And if you've ever been in that area of the world, they ain't got nothing over there but stones. And they just put you in a pit, and everybody picks up a stone and fires it at you. Because the stone represents the law, the firmness of the law. And when you break the law, the people pick up the law, the stone. It was written on stone. And then they throw it at the person until the person is dead. And every time they throw the stone at that person that has sinned, they're actually killing the desire for that sin in themselves. Because whatever you do out reflects back in. Now look, beloved, there's no getting away from nothing you do. There ain't no hiding place, nowhere, because whatever you do on the outside, it comes back on the inside. And whatever you are on the inside, it reflects to the outside. So God set that thing up. And whenever you're a sex offender, they throw the stone at you. And if I'm in the pack, gotta throw a stone. And I wanted to do the same thing that you're getting stoned for. That's where that there but for the grace of God go me. Because every time you throw the stone and that person, you see the blood skeeting out, that's you dying. Yes. And pretty soon you get your thing together. And when you see that pretty girl, you look the other way, brother. In that world, if you speak, smack your mother, rise up against your mother, they kill you. Because when you rise up against your mother, you rising up against God's agent through which you came to birth. You rise up against her death. And there ain't no play. Let me tell you, when I was over there, a brother, the girl, his sister, saw a young man, and he is the eldest. She should not marry this man until the father and the older brother give her sanction. She ran off with the boy. The brother found her and killed her. That's the law. You don't bring no disgrace in our house. because you can't control your sex, then you